Hey everybody. So I got access to the experimental new tool from Google this week called Illuminate. And this is a website that allows you to take a research paper from Arxiv and turn it into a podcast. This podcast, it consists of basically two personas, a male and female. The male is interviewing the female. The female acts as the expert on the paper, maybe like kind of representing the author. And then the male is also knowledgeable about the paper so they can have a very informed discussion. And it goes back and forth. They're from 3 to 7 minutes long. They take about 3 to 5 minutes to generate. Here's the generate tab. You just drop the PDF URL here, click add and click generate. You can generate 5 a day right now. And here's an example of one that I created.
This paper, Nuclear Medicine, Artificial Intelligence in Action, the Bethesda Report, AI Summit 2024, summarizes the findings of the second SNMI Artificial Intelligence Summit. The summit focused
algorithms on clinical task models that can capture the complex processes involved in radiopharmaceutical therapy from the molecular level to the organ level. These models can potentially inform treatment decisions and optimize therapeutic protocols.
The paper also discusses the role of large language models, LLMs, in nuclear medicine. How can LLMs be?
All right, so there you go. It generates a podcast. It can, it is AI voices speaking, obviously, but it creates another way for people to consume content, right? Some people might not have the time or the attention span maybe to read a research paper, right? And so creating more ways to consume that maybe is going to get more spread and engagement with that paper, right? So I thought it was really cool, but it's kind of, I thought, well, I'm only limited to 5. I'm only limited to papers on Arxiv. Why not build my own podcast generator? So my version, I can use any document. Let's just drop one in to get it going. Theirs takes 3 to 5 minutes. Mine takes about 1 minute. So I dropped in a fossil identification guide. We could also change some additional inputs like the voices, the speaker names. I named my interviewer and interviewee just to make it easier for my workflow. And so here we go. Now we're going. It takes about, like I said, 1 minute to generate. I can also generate based on a website link. So here's an example of a Wikipedia link that we can drop in, but you can really drop in any website that allows the content to be scraped. And then we can output the MP3 here. You can also just use a raw JSON file. So this is, and it's not exactly structured JSON perfect. It's more of like a dictionary, but so it's custom. But you can edit that structure there to output your own MP3. So maybe you wanted to make edits to the original output or just write your own podcast there. That's what I kind of foresee for that. And what do I want to do with this? I think that I could use this to create, company documents. So take company like PDFs and all of their maybe values or their business structure or whatever, and turn it into more consumable content. Maybe workers can listen to podcasts at their workstation instead of having to take time away from their workstation to read a manual, right? And they still get that engaging content. So here's our output.
Welcome to today's episode of Fossils Uncovered. I'm your host, Mike. And today we have Jane, an expert in invertebrate paleontology, joining us to discuss the fascinating world of Cincinnatian fossils. Jane, thanks for being here. Can you tell us what the Cincinnatian Formation is and why it's significant in the study of fossils?
Absolutely, Mike. The Cincinnatian Formation is primarily found in Ohio, Indiana, and Kentucky.
You can also download it as an MP3 and do whatever you want with it. Connect it to video, edit it, take this and run with it, right? So yeah, there you go. There's my quick and dirty version of Google Illuminate. Again, they're probably created with a team of people, a budget, and I'm just one guy, and I created this in the evening for fun. I'd love to hear any comments or feedback on what you think and where maybe I should take it next. Should I turn this into a service? Should I maybe make my own website that does this? I'm all ears. So have a great day. Thanks for watching.